Hello, my name is Josh Ridge from Fullerton College, presenting the introduction to our study, Inclusion and its influence on altruistic behaviors in college students. Our research explores the relationship between inclusion and altruism among college students, building on prior findings. Caprero and authors, 2019, revealed moral training's influence on altruism, while Buhuvana and authors, 2021, and Yang and authors, 2022, underscore the effects of familial influence on social contexts on altruistic behaviors. Brandon and authors, 2018, extended this to the broader impacts of inclusion on societal outcomes. Our study aims to further these insights by examining how perceived inclusion across diverse social groups affects altruistic behaviors in college students. The purpose of our research is to expand upon these findings by investigating how perceived inclusion with a variety of social groups extending beyond familial or kinship ties influences altruistic behaviors in college students. We hypothesize that an increase in feelings of inclusion correlates positively with an increase in altruistic behaviors. In this context, inclusion is operationally defined as the subjective perception of being an accepted and valued member of a social group. And altruistic behavior refers to actions undertaken for the benefit of others without expectation of personal gain. This research is crucial in understanding how fostering inclusive environments in educational settings can potentially enhance altruistic behaviors, contributing to healthier and more cohesive societal interactions.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Hernandez, and I will be covering the first part of the methods section in our research. A quick overview of participants, materials, and procedures. Participants included 50 students at Fullerton College. Materials included 5 demographic questions and a Likert scale questionnaire using Google Forms. Data was collected and analyzed using SPSS. The participants in our research were 50 college students enrolled in psychology classes at Fullerton College. Demographics information obtained included gender, ethnicity, age, disability, and online versus in-person enrollment. Participants were selected through convenient sampling, and an incentive of extra credit was offered. In regards to gender, 10 participants identified as men, 40 as women, and 0 participants identified as non-binary. In regards to ethnicity, 11 of the participants were identified as white, 3 participants identified as Black, 25 of them identified as Hispanic or Latine, 8 participants identified as Asian or Pacific Islander, and 2 participants marked the option of their ethnicity not listed. In regards to age, 31 participants' age ranged from 18 to 20, 13 participants' age ranged from 21 to 26, 2 participants' age ranged between 27 and 32, and 1 participant was over the age of 33. In regards to disability, 4 participants answered yes, 45 answered no, and 1 participant preferred not to answer. In regards to in-person classes, 45 participants said yes, 5 said no, and 0 participants declined to answer. The following slides contain histograms for our demographics. The first histogram shows 80% of the participants were women. The second histogram shows that 62% of the participants were between the ages of 18 and 20. The histogram for ethnicity shows 50% of our participants were Hispanic or Latine, and most students surveyed were taking in-person classes. The last histogram shows 90% of students stated not having disabilities. Although 50 participants completed the questionnaire, the data of 1 participant was corrupted and was not used. The materials used in our research included an informed consent, as well as 5 demographic questions, followed by a questionnaire. Participants answered the questionnaire using a 5-point Likert scale, 1 being defined as strongly disagree, and 5 being defined as strongly agree. The questionnaire contained 20 regular, 20 irrelevant, and 20 reverse-coded questions. Examples of these questionnaire items included questions such as, I feel like I am part of the student body on campus, and I often donate blood. Both of these questions measuring inclusivity and altruism respectively. A debriefing statement explaining the study's purpose was given after completing the questionnaire, as well as a verification code provided in the form of a Google Doc link.
Hi, my name is Ashley Ha, and I'll be presenting the methods procedures section. The participants were given a Google Forms link to start the survey. The survey should take about 15 minutes, but no time limit was set. The survey was completely online, and they had a choice to end the survey at any time. They'll first go through a title page informing them about the survey, and then an informed consent form that they will need to check in order to continue the survey. Next, they will need to confirm their age, and then this will lead them to demographics, which they will also check, and then this will lead to the questionnaire. After the questions, they will see a debriefing statement, and then the verification page will pop up so that they can submit the responses. Lastly, there will be a proof of participation page. We cleaned the data, and incomplete and inconsistent responses were deleted. The data was collected and analyzed through the SPSS program. SPSS was used to examine the relationships between variables and summarize participant responses.
Hello, my name is Joshua Ridge, representing Stephanie Vergara and discussing the results within the research. Our analysis was grounded in a hypothesis positing a positive correlation between these two constructs. To investigate this, we employed a Pearson R analysis. We observed a significant, moderately strong positive correlation between feelings of inclusion and altruistic behavior, with a Pearson correlation coefficient showing results of 0.369 with a sample size of 49 and a p-value less than 0.001. This indicates that a notable 3.17% of the variance in altruistic behaviors is predictable from reported feelings of inclusion. Diving deeper into the data, the mean score for inclusivity and altruism were 3.3653 and 3.5276 respectively. These figures were supported by standard deviations of 0.52303 for inclusivity and 0.44218 for altruism, underscoring a consistent response pattern among participants. Furthermore, the reliability of these constructs was confirmed through a Cronbach's alpha value with 0.872 for inclusivity and 0.792 for altruism, indicating a strong internal consistency. With numerous quality checks, we confirmed the assumption of normality through analysis of histograms with superimposed normal curves for both variables. Additionally, scatterplots were examined to assess linearity and homoscedasticity, revealing an equal distribution of data points above and below the regression line, thereby confirming homoscedasticity. Our outlier analysis, set at a criterion of 3.5 standard deviations, detected no outliers, ensuring the integrity of our data. One corrupted data point was detected prior to analysis and was removed from the study, bringing the 50 total participants down to 49.
Hello, my name is Trenton Kirkpatrick, and I will be presenting the discussion section of the research. The study hypothesis, which theorized a direct positive correlation between the sense of inclusivity and the tendency for altruistic behaviors among college students, was strongly supported by the data. This result underscores the substantial impact of inclusivity on the manifestation of altruism among college students and reinforces the understanding of how a student's perception of being included in their educational atmosphere can positively enhance altruistic tendencies to engage in selfless or socially beneficial behaviors. The data heavily implies that there is a significant correlative link between inclusion and altruism. Limitations include a self-report response bias, and the data's generalizability being restricted by the demographic and geographic specificity of the sample. Further, participants being solely freshman college students may not represent the broader population's altruistic tendencies. With women taking up a larger population in the field of psychology, the data could be skewed to represent a majority female population. This research has theoretical implications that extend existing frameworks and coincide with previous research from Buvana and authors and Brannon and authors, indicating similar results using kinship and authority groups, and are expanded in this case to include chosen groups, a college student body, and more closely, the psychology academic program. Future research might delve into the extent of inclusivity's impact on altruistic behavior beyond the initial group, and its influence across diverse, seemingly unconnected groups. Gaining insight into this interaction among societal groups could significantly shape the understanding of human behavior on both national and global scales. Thank you for watching this video presentation on our study. You can find references to previous research on this topic at the end of this video.